Hi guys, today I want to talk about the narcissist hating your good advice. You see, narcissists, this is one of the ways you could easily detect someone who's a narcissist. Have you ever been with someone where you would always be giving them good advice, maybe advice that would be beneficial to them, but you notice that they always have like an excuse against that advice? Maybe, for example, this person doesn't have a job, and they are just there doing nothing. Maybe they're just wasting their time, or not really, or they are becoming a burden to other people. And then you give this person an advice and say, oh, have you considered getting a job? And you notice that instead of them to see your good advice and the benefit it could bring to them, instead they'll react in such an hostile way, or they'll give you excuses or how there's no job. They'll give you a lecture on how maybe the sort of job they want, they can't find it, or long stories. So this is one way to know the narcissist, to discover people that are narcissists. Like, for example, if you have a narcissist now, and that narcissist, for example, have a child, when you give them good advice, like, oh, you have to take care of your kids, you have to be there for your children, things like that. And then that person always come up with excuses. Instead of them to just do the right thing, but instead they're coming up with excuses all the time. Why they can't, or why they are busy, why they have so many other things going on. That's an easy way to discover a narcissist, And also, another way is that you notice that when you give these people good advice, they tend of like avoid you, or they see you like, how will I say, like you could give them really something that would be 100% beneficial to them. They will sabotage it, or they will agree like, okay, I'm going to do this thing. But you'll notice that this person, in their actions, they would not do that thing. Like that thing would never be forthcoming. You understand? So that's how narcissists are, So when you give them, you could have all their good interests at heart. You could be the best person. You could provide for them, give them all the best in the world, But they will still sabotage everything just because of who they are. And they like-minded people. They like people that are just like them. For example, if you're giving them an advice now, for example, and you're telling them like, okay, you should do better, or you should get a job, or you could, be a better, more decent human being in society and all that, you'll notice the narcissist will not like you. But if you're a bum like them, like you're the kind of person that maybe, for example, if the narcissist are addicted to drug, and then you too, you are addicted to drug as well, you'll see they will love you because you guys will smoke together. If the narcissist is a sex addict, they will love you. You guys will have lots of sex. If the narcissist is someone that just like wasting their time doing nothing all day, if you are that kind of person, they will love you. You guys have time to talk all day and waste your time, But if you come as a person now that is telling this narcissist like, oh, you're taking too much drugs, or you're doing too much of this thing, you need to maybe change your ways or go to rehab, or anything that's positive, the narcissist will avoid you, even if they are your family member. You understand what I mean? You could tell your family member now like this, for example, oh, there are good business ideas, like, have you ever considered starting a business, maybe if you don't like working under someone? And you notice that after giving them, maybe you've given them like so much information, like things they could possibly start, then you'll notice that these people don't take your words seriously. You feel as if you're wasting your time. It's going to feel as if, your words just go inside one ear and come out of the next, But they will be busy doing the same thing over and over again, wasting their life, wasting their time, wasting their money, just wasting their life basically, So that's how it is. So when you're like with a narcissist, it doesn't matter if it's female or male, because they could do these things in different ways. For example, if you're a narcissistic woman now, maybe the one that like sleeping around and like, she's just like you know, how will I say, she's just a problem. She just get relationship to cause problem in it, and that's it. Or it's a man now that he'll pretend as if he wants something serious with you, and then when you're with him now, you find out like this person doesn't even keep their words. They are not there for their kids. They are just a bum. You know, they don't provide. They don't do nothing. All your expectations now is cut short. You know. So when you're with this kind of people and you start like telling them like, oh no, this is not how you should be. You know, you should be more decent than this. You should take care of your family, take care of your kids. You should do better things, you know. You notice this people become very, very hostile towards you. This is because they know you're telling them the truth. And when you're telling them the truth, yeah, it hurts them because it's like the false self now is getting exposed. It's like you're coming too close, you know. You're just meant to believe the illusion. You know, the narcissists want you to think that they are great people without anything they've done to earn it, you know. So imagine someone now, for example, in their own mind, where they think like, oh, I'm a great guy. But you have no achievement to show for it. You have nothing that people could say, okay, this guy is a great guy. You know, that's when people are delusional, you know. Because there's a difference between someone who's hardworking, you actually foresee things for yourself. Like you could actually say, oh yeah, okay, I believe I'm a great person because I'm hardworking. I do all the right things. I try my best, you know. But a narcissist is that kind of person that they will absolutely contribute nothing. They will actually be nothing, but they still want you to hold them in a very, very high esteem. You know, they could be smoking drugs all day, but this same narcissist will want you to treat them like a king. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just the way they are, you know. So you find out that when you're giving these people like advice, it's just a complete waste of time. Don't even waste your advice. If you have a narcissist now, for example, and you've noticed that you've been the one like trying to put them straight, trying to tell them like, okay, there's tomorrow, you know, the future, think about the future. You know, time will teach them themselves. So don't bother yourself. You know, it doesn't matter like how much you invest in the narcissist, because to me, all that money is just a complete waste. You understand? So there are a lot better things you could do with your money, you know, that will even make you happy, you know, than enabling a narcissist. Because whatever support you give a narcissist is just basically enabling. You're just enabling their bad behavior, which will never change. So it's best you just keep your money. Also, your advice. When you keep advising these people, yeah, you know, they love it when you are telling them good things. They know it's good for them, but they will never, ever, ever listen to you. They will never, ever like say, oh yeah, this person is actually taking time to advise me to get a job, you know. When I get a job, yeah, I'll be better off. I'll take care of myself. No. Narcissists don't think that way. Instead, they're thinking like, okay, I don't have a job, but I need people that can provide my needs. You know, they want you to go get a job while you supply their needs. You understand what I mean? So, and when you can't supply their needs, they are looking for someone now who can. So that's the narcissistic mindset. So if, for example, the narcissist now is a drug addict, and then you are not smoking drugs, they are looking for who can smoke drugs with them. If the narcissist is a sex addict, and for example, they are looking for who would supply them their addiction. You understand? So that's just how it works with them, you know. Nothing about, if you advise a narcissist, for example, you are basically wasting your time. So narcissists, basically, they hate your good advice. That's one way as well to spot them. If you spot someone where you give them good, maybe constructive criticism and advice and tell them like, okay, this is what you feel, especially if you have more experience in that aspect, yeah, and you're telling them, okay, this is what you feel they should do, or this is what you feel is better off for them, especially when you're seeing them heading towards the wrong direction and you're trying to correct them. You'll notice that narcissists, they are always adamant. They will go down with a sinking ship than to take an advice from you and become better. So I just thought I'd put this video out there so you guys should understand, you know, like why narcissists hate your advice. They will always be counterproductive. No matter what advice you give them, no matter what evidence you have of your progress, a narcissist will see you like achieving great things, yeah? But instead of them to still say, oh, wow, how come this person is achieving great things, you know? What are the things I need to do to be like this person? No, they won't listen to you. They would rather destroy. They would rather go against you. They would rather make you feel as if you don't even know what you're doing. You know, so for example, yeah, in the Bible, there's Cain and Abel. When Abel made his sacrifices, the sacrifice was pleasing to God, you know, and he accepted it. But Cain made his own, yeah, and God rejected it. Instead of Cain to make a sacrifice that will be pleasing to God and God accepted, what did he do? He killed his brother Abel. You understand? So that's how narcissists are. That's their mindset. So narcissists will do all the wrong things in the world. Even if you tell them every day, you tell them like, okay, these are the right things that is expected of you. These are the things, the behavior that is expected of you. These are what you should be doing as a civilized, grown-up adult, you know. The narcissists would not do that, you know. They will still do the wrong things. They will still go on the wrong path. And they feel like when they are going on the wrong path, it's torture to you. Not knowing that they're actually destroying themselves and their own life. You understand? So that's how the narcissists think. So they don't think like, oh, if I get this job now, oh, my life is going to be great, you know, I can basically achieve something good with my life. No. They are thinking like, oh, wow, you know, like, no, I'm not going to agree to who does it think he is to give me an advice? You understand? That's how their mindsets work. So that's why advising narcissists is a complete waste of time. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your energy. If you got money, save your money. If you got, just spend your time and focus on you and your life. You know, stop trying to like fix these people that they're never going to be fixed. That's how they are. It's a fixed personality. It's maladaptive. It doesn't change. There's nothing you can do to change these people, you know. They only see life through their eyes and their point of view. Not knowing that there are people that see life differently. Other opinion does not matter. It's just what the narcissist want, they want. So if the narcissist now, for example, is a drug addict, is just that drug till the day they die, or, you know, that's how they are, you know. So I just want to put this video out there so you guys understand why narcissists hate your good efforts, why narcissists hate your good efforts, why narcissists hate your good advice, why narcissists hate your support, you know. To them, they're thinking you're trying to control them, you're trying to like make them, how will I say it, like, you know, when you're telling them all the right things to do, they feel you're trying to bring them under you, you know, not knowing that you're actually trying to make them better for themselves. You understand? So I hope this video is helpful. Like, share, subscribe, you know, and have a blessed week. Thank you guys. Cheers. Bye.